be absolutely devastating.
This is Joey Owens' show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn broadcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the worst damn podcast I've ever been on. No, this is Face or Hill Pro Wrestling Talk. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez, Marcus Fine, and Big Glenn. Every time I watch that damn intro,
It makes me smile every time. That's what we should have named the damn show. We screwed up. We should have named it the worst damn podcast we've ever been on. That's what we should have named it, son bitch.
No, that's not true. Chris has been on one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Well, I guess I've been on there too. I just didn't have the experience either.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Okay,
it could be worse. Just letting Jay talk for 3 hours, you know. So
that's true. That's pretty bad too. Hey, matter of fact, I think Jay and them's got a show later tonight on the network. I think they did.
Like 10 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, well, they didn't do yesterday. They canceled yesterday. They did one in a row, and then they canceled the second one. So I don't know. So I don't know how the first one went. I didn't see it. Well, guys, let's get started. Welcome to Face or Heel Pro Wrestling Talk. We're going to start right off in the SmackDown, and pretty much what opened the show. John Cena hit the ring. Sami Zayn came out and challenged him. Did kind of an open challenge, but challenged him to a match. And then it was a great match. It was really good. But then Brock Lesnar came out and F5 both of them. As he left the ring, said that he would see him at WrestlePalooza, bitch. And so that's pretty much how it went. That was pretty well done. Thought it was pretty good. A lot of people seem excited for this match. Cena's having great matches right now. Cena's having as good as matches as he's had in,
probably
15 years probably. Yeah, 10, 15 years. He's having fun. You can just tell he's pulling out different moves. He said the reason he's pulling out a lot of these moves is because some of these guys he's not going to get a chance to wrestle, so it's kind of his tribute to them to do some of those moves. Because he's only got a few dates left, and he'll be done. So, Glenn, let's go to you. What did you think about that segment?
I love it because what Brock said at the end when he was coming through Gorilla. Because I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna put this on Facebook and say, yeah, I'll see y'all in WrestlePalooza, bitches, you know. So, yeah, I think Cena will probably win next weekend. So,
I don't know. Do you think this is a one-off, or do you think they're going to have a little feud?
I think this is a one-off.
Okay. All right. Marcus, what do you think of the segment?
All right. Well, you got out of order that way you give them to me. So you're doing the Brock Lesnar one.
Yeah, I did Brock Lesnar first. Sorry, because I thought I would do AJ second, and then I would go into AJ on Raw. That's why I switched it. Sorry about that.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I just had to get my notes lined around. I love the fact that they went through the entire history of John Cena in Chicago. I thought that was well done. I liked the Sammy match was very good. I didn't care for the Brock run in because he attacked two guys that were already on the ground.
Yeah.
And all he did was pull the referee out.
Yep.
And the referee lied out on like he got ran over by a car. All he got was pulled out. And I understand the referee's position. I didn't care for the way it was presented. I know why they did it, but why? Why didn't he attack them while they were wrestling? Why did he do it while they were already laying down?
The only thing I can think of, and I don't know why you do that because you got a monster like Brock Lesnar, so you don't need to. Maybe trying to protect them, that they were already beat up and it was easy for them to come in and do it. But that would be the only thing, trying to protect the other two wrestlers. But you don't need to protect them. Have them come in and beat the crap out of them. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I think you're just presenting Brock as a bully in that way. That is me, though.
Yeah, maybe
more like JBL and a big ass bully myself, but
yeah.
that's kind of the way I looked at it.
Yep.
And I always see that Brock coming in to sell tickets to Indy. I really think that's the way when they brought him in, since there wasn't hardly a month time frame before
Yeah.
they announced WrestlePalooza until they had to sell tickets. I think Brock was brought in to help sell tickets.
Oh, but by the way, the tickets are doing okay, but there's still a couple thousand left. And I heard the tickets went down a little bit today. Or they went down about $20.
Ooh, so now they're $4,980 for
Well, I'm talking about the cheap seats. Cheap seats. I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean so now they're like $310.
From 190 to about 170.
Ooh,
Yeah.
well, they do rush right out there.
Yeah.
I could have waited until like now to get it, but I'd rather have not waited because I didn't know if I was gonna have the money. I wanted to make sure I had the money to be
Yeah.
sure I can know I could go, versus waiting until after my trips.
Okay, Chris, what'd you think of the segment?
I agree with Marcus. It didn't make sense to me that he attacked them when they were just laying there. I think I understand what they were trying to do, but I think they could have made it look a lot better if he would have either interfered in the match or if they were standing up and they came out. But just two guys not laid out like that was, I don't know. It was a little different for me.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, because I mean, like say Cena would have had him up and is getting ready to do his move, and he comes in and attacks both of them.
Yeah.
You know, I see what you're saying.
I think you would have got more heat that way than this way.
Yeah.
But
But if it's
I'll
a
tell you
one-off,
this: Lesnar's a big son of a bitch.
yeah. But if it's if it is a one-off, like Glenn thinks, which I'm not sure, then they're really not worried about the heat. They're just setting up a match for them to have one last match. I'm hoping it's a feud, because I don't know who's going to be next for him. I mean, who's going to be Cena's last match? I have no idea who you do Cena's last match.
I wouldn't mind a run of matches like The Undertaker and Brock had in 2015, where the last match was in Hell in a Cell.
I think you bring Stone Cold in.
Yeah, because Cena's always wanted to wrestle Stone Cold. I
Do
think that'd
Stone
be
Cold and
perfect.
Cena.
That would be awesome.
for his
That'd
last
sell,
match.
that'd sell some tickets, and it's going to be on Saturday night's main event.
And Stone Cold could pull off. He could pull off a match
Oh yeah.
He did very well.
against
Kevin
Owens.
Owens the last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And he says he's in better shape now than he was then. So that would be interesting. Okay, guys, the next thing up on SmackDown was AJ Lee attacked Becky Lynch. Segment was a little long, but I enjoyed it. Marcus, what'd you think of it?
I think Becky's doing very well on these promos.
Oh, yes, he is.
I mean, damn.
If she's pissing off England or whatever over Ozzy, then you know she's doing good.
Yeah, she. I'm not that familiar with AJ Lee's earlier stuff, and we'll get into that when we go to Raw's thing. But I thought it was funny how shit. See, now I'm playing Tony. Rainforest must have called him. Anyway, Rollins is up there in the fans, smiling, waving at everybody. CM Punk comes out, and then Rollins falls out of the crowd.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they're there, and all of a sudden here he falls backwards like they threw him out. But to be honest with you, I think Becky's doing really well. I will voice my opinion about AJ here in a minute. So,
Okay.
but Becky's doing damn good promo work.
Becky's the best right now. She's definitely the best female heel going right now. I don't think she's just killing it. I mean, when she first came back, I was like, man, I don't know. But man, she's hit her stride and she is killing it now.
I agree 100%.
Chris, what do you think? What do you think of it?
No, I enjoyed it. I did think it was a little long. But I figured once that Becky was the one that slapped Punk that AJ Lee was going to be coming back as soon as that happened. But no, I thought it was a good segment. I enjoyed it, but yeah, they could have shortened it up just a little bit.
And Big Glenn.
A little long. Part of me wanted to see Triple H troll the internet wrestling community, kind of like Vince did with The Rock back with that big old egg thing a couple years ago, thinking everybody was thinking, oh yeah, The Rock's coming back. Well, he didn't come back till after that, but yeah, it was a good time. Good. promo.
Yeah, and the crowd seemed like they loved it. So I mean, it was went over pretty well. Next up to Monday Night Raw, and we'll start off with AJ Lee and CM Punk end up challenging Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins to a match at WrestlePalooza. They accepted, so that's going to be a big mixed tag match. Marcus, we'll go to you first.
See, I'm not that familiar with AJ's work from 10 years ago, but she's got to be one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. All that damn skipping and acting like a dumbass the entire time. I mean, seriously, how would you take that seriously?
That was her thing. That's what.
I guess so.
that
'cause
that
like I
was
said,
her thing, man.
Yeah,
actually being the first time to actually see her.
Yeah.
I wasn't following it back then.
yeah, I know.
I thought you were one goofy.
Well,
And also, when if you put AJ and Becky together, they look like they're bulimic. Those women look like you need to feed them something.
well, she.
All you're seeing is ribs.
Well,
But anyway, now that I body shamed the hell out of them. What was the
Marcus
question?
then went Jim Cornette on that one.
yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was okay. I guess I don't have anything else to say about it except, I love how Becky keeps talking about putting the fingers on the title and washing with bleach and
Yeah.
anyway, I guess that's all I have to say. I
Well,
was like thinking, what the hell's wrong with AJ Lee? But
yeah, her character was kind of a crazy psycho bitch character, and the skipping, and that was her character. And she's a decent wrestler. She's not a great wrestler. It was more of her character that got over. And plus, during the time she wrestled, there wasn't a lot of great female wrestlers. And I think she's probably even better wrestler than what she got to show. So I'm interested to see how this goes, because I think it's going to end up being a feud between her and Becky.
well,
I think
it's
that's
interesting to see how they wrestle. 'Cause
Yes.
AJ hasn't wrestled for 10 years.
That's true.
How's she going to present that?
She's in better physical shape as far as body tone and muscle. She didn't have any muscle before. I mean, she wasn't fat or anything like that. She was just little, and she's got a lot of muscle tone now. So she's definitely been working out. Chris, what'd you think?
I liked it, but I agree with Marcus. AJ Lee needs to eat. Damn, you can see her ribs.
Well,
But,
Becky's not much different. You put them two the side by side.
But you think they're doing this tag match first instead of having like the singles match because of the fact that she's been out so long?
Yeah.
Because I was wondering if it was just going to be like a one-off and this was something they were doing for the WrestlePalooza. But then you mentioned that you think they're going to have a feud, because I was thinking, why not maybe have the single matches and then let up to this mixed tag instead of leading off with the mixed tag. But I think but now that after Marcus had brought up she'd been out 10 years, that's probably why they're leading off with the mixed tag instead of doing the single stuff first.
Yeah, I think she'll go after the Intercontinental title. They really don't have nobody. Other feud that just ended with Lyra, and then she wrestled Nikki Bella. But then I think that's where they're going. I think, and she can feud with them, and they may have more than one tag match, or they may do some different type matches too.
I'm laughing because you said now if AJ wins the belt, well, she could hardly hold the belt up the way it was. That's what I said. Damn.
From what you guys say, maybe they should have a sandwich on a pole match.
Fried chicken in a bucket or something. I don't know.
They coming out like Jeff Jarrett, like Dusty Rhodes back at the end of CW.
That'd be awesome. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where they go. But I think I'm hoping that we get eventually Rollins and CM Punk and maybe a Hell in a Cell. I want that feud to continue, because I think they'll kill it.
It will continue. I guarantee it.
Yeah. So hey, Big Glenn, what do you think?
I enjoyed it. I can tell Marcus didn't know who AJ Lee was when he said the skipping and stuff was annoying, but yeah, that's who she was back in the day. The women's division hadn't really kicked off yet.
Was that still Divas back then?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, well, the Divas era was a whole different
ball game. And those ladies, yeah.
because those weren't
So
really lady wrestlers; they were divas. So
It was just starting to change. AJ and Paige had some good matches, and there was a couple other ladies. It was just starting to change.
when Paige came over from NXT is when it really kicked off.
Yep,
And
I agree.
Charlotte came over and Becky, but yeah, great promo. I think the reason also I have to agree that the reason why I think they're having the mixed tag is because she's been out for 10 years and they want to make sure that she can go.
Yeah, you're going to protect her a little bit. Next up, guys, Jay Uso delivers a shocking spear to LA Knight. A little backstory on that. It's been going on for a few weeks where Jay and LA Knight's been going at it. Jay's not been completely happy. I know one of the last time Roman was on, he talked to Jay and told him he needed to quit worrying about everybody else. He said he's always helping other people. Said perfect example. Said look how much you helped me with my championship and all you did for me. You need to start worrying about one person and one person only, and that's Jey Uso. You need to smash people and you need to take what you want. And you heard Jey Uso talk a little bit, and he started to sound that way. Well, even Jimmy told him, so you started to sound like Roman, So pretty interesting. Do you what do you guys think of the segment? And do you think they'll turn the popular babyface Jey Uso heel? Let's go to you first, Glenn.
I think it's a high possibility, and I want to see it because I think it would be beneficial for him to have an edge instead of that yeeting shit.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it would be good for him to go heel. I think the Yeaton thing was hot, and it still is hot. But I think that's only going to carry him so long as a face, and then that's going to the steam's going to run out on that a little bit. I think heel turn would actually maybe even kind of revitalize, get him going back up in the other direction again. Yeah, I think they should do a heel turn.
Marcus, what do you think?
I'm kind of wondering if they already didn't. I kind of felt like he already did heel turn. I did like the spear, how LA Knight held that chair just perfect.
Yeah.
Because when Jay speared him, he landed right on it.
Yeah.
They couldn't have done that. That's the best spear Jay's done forever. Jay's spears here lately have been pretty pathetic, but I kind of got the impression that he already turned heel. The facial expressions, how pissed off he looked, how Jimmy was shocked at him, and I'm thinking he might have already done it.
It could be. A lot of people believe what's going to happen. A lot of people don't think Jay's going to turn. A lot of people, that don't make sense. A lot of people think LA Knight's going to turn and join Seth Rollins. I think that's too big of, how do I put this? Look how over the top.
In the kitchen.
Look how over the top Seth Rollins is. And look how over the top LA Knight. I think them two together
it would be too much.
I don't think it would work. I mean, I think LA Knight could be a heel easily, but I think he had to be on his own. I don't think he could be with. Now, would Jey Uso work joining? But why would he join if he's won the world championship? Because Seth's got the world championship.
Man.
Unless he joined the group and he was going to go after Cody. That would be the only thing that
makes you go,
Yeah.
It's a lot to talk about there.
That's Triple H still monkey wrenches into potential thoughts, probably,
Yeah. Okay, next up, guys, we had AJ Styles goes off on Monday Night Raw. Interesting thing about this was not shown on the regular Monday Night Raw feed on Netflix. That was only shown overseas, where they don't cut off the feed. That's the only people that got to see it. And then, of course, they put it up. Because some people believe, well, they didn't show that on Raw. They just showed that to people in the arena and overseas. So this was real. This was real. It wasn't real. It was scripted, guys. Calm down. But what did you guys think? Do you think AJ is turning? And then I'll tell you what the rumors I hear are. Marcus, what do you think?
Yeah, I think AJ's turning. Did you notice when he chopped Americano, he about smacked that lady right behind him?
Yeah, he did.
He
You're right.
about hit that woman right behind him. Where'd they get this Americano? This is a tall, skinny. This was a different guy altogether, isn't it?
That's Ludwig Kaiser, and then there's two other ones, and I believe one of them is Pete Dunne, and the other one is I can't think. I can see him, but I can't think of his
So
name.
there's 4 of them right now.
I think there's 3 or 4 of them dressing up as him.
Well, they need to get a 5th one. And come Summer
Michael Mann.
Survivor Series, they could have the Americano team of those 5 guys.
Yeah, that'd be
Anyhow,
cool.
They could have Marco Man do it.
I don't know why what I'm reading here anymore. Was there a match after that?
Yes, he wrestled. He wrestled Americana and beat
Okay. I thought the match was good because I have that on there. See, maybe I should watch these the day before, not the day you give them to me.
him.
But yeah. I think AJ's going to turn. I think he already did.
Okay, Chris, what do you think?
I didn't get to watch that one.
Okay, Big Glenn.
Yes, I think he's already started on heel, and when he screwed Dom over at AAA, at Triple Mania is when he started his heel turn. Because the crowd was all for Dom winning that belt and stuff, man, and that run-in pretty much started is when that started. So that's pretty much what I think about that.
The rumors I hear is we're going to see kind of a double turn. AJ's going to end up turning and being part of the Judgment Day with Finn Balor because they used to be in the Bullet Club together, and Dom is going to be out of the Judgment Day and probably turn face and be with the return of Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
So that's
we talked about that.
That's the rumors. So that would be interesting to see. I think AJ would fit in good there. I think that would work.
So you're going to probably see another Roddy Piper thing with Dominic. Remember, Piper was heel of the year for 3 or 4 years in a row, and then the very next year he was face of the year. Wonder if they could pull that off with him like they did Piper.
I think they can. He's got the talent and the stuff to do it.
I don't think any of us would have ever guessed that when he first came in, that he would turn into what he's turned into.
No, shit, no. He had to get away from his dad. That was the best thing they ever done for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree 100%, man.
Look at what Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes came in with his dad, and he wasn't worth a damn. He had to recreate himself as Goldust to get over. So, and Cody did the same thing. If you think about it.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have went to WWE and became Goldust, he would have never had the career he had. People can say what they want about Vince and the character. Oh, he did that on purpose. He put that on him. Hey, it worked.
And The Rock, everybody kept comparing The Rock to Rocky Maivia.
Yep.
Rock had to create. I think this is the same thing. He had to
Yep.
recreate himself to get away from his dad.
Yeah, because when The Rock came in, he was like a carbon copy of Rocky Johnson, obviously, and
That's
by
what
the
I meant,
time that
Rocky
you get
Johnson.
to anytime you get to WrestleMania 13, the crowd's booing the show in Chicago and stuff. So
yeah, the crowd hated that too, man. I mean, they hated him. Okay, guys. Next up, we've got the old school segment. We had a wrestling match. Marcus, do you remember what year this match was?
It had to be between WrestleMania 4 and 5 because Macho Man was the champ.
I think it was late or summer '88.
Well, it also had that. Well, let's see. Indy happened in '88. Savage won it at WrestleMania 4 and lost it to Hogan at 5. So it had to be probably in the late 80s, early '89, '88, '89, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it was a steel cage match with Ted DiBiase and Randy Savage. Big Glenn, what did you think about going back and watching this old school match?
Oh, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think I mentioned it to Marcus and Tony earlier in the week, or I think I watched it that night after Marcus had dropped this information about it. And the spot at the end, man, that fan that came in at a perfect time, man. If he could have been a tag team partner in that way, man. It was timed so perfectly. You know, I was like, holy shit. You know, it was an amazing match all around, man.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it watching it, and I think that's a match I hadn't really seen before either. And loved the crowd. The crowd was really into it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was a great match. Uh, it's good. It's good going back and watching some of the. I talked to Marcus earlier, watching these old school matches because it was so much about character and charisma, uh, selling, facial expressions, more than just the moves. You know, because they didn't do a lot of fancy moves back then. I mean, Macho Man would jump off the top rope and some stuff, and DiBiase was a very good in-ring wrestler too. So I thought they did a fantastic job in the match. Did tell Marcus it's weird, it's interesting, and you notice it when you watch the older matches how loose the ropes were back then because the ropes now is tight as tight can be because they get up on the ropes so much. They didn't get on the ropes a whole lot back then, and yeah, the ropes were just super loose back then. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a good match. Chris, did you get to see it?
Yeah, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was great seeing the old blue cage again instead of the damn fence we get now. I love the old blue cage.
I do
Or
too.
the black one too, but just plain black.
And if you watch, everybody talks like we interview these guys and they talk about not going too fast, letting stuff breathe and slow down. If you watch that match, it's a perfect example of that. Really enjoyed going back and watching it.
Yep. And Marcus?
Well, Chris brought up slowing down. You know, I think that was the best explanation when Scott Diamond explained slowing down than anybody I've ever heard say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just, and I got a better sense of slowing down when he said that. But anyhow, okay, I got a whole list of stuff. You ready? I think the blue cage was a lot more dangerous than this chain link crap that they have now. Because you throw somebody in this chain link fences, there's a give. The fence comes out about halfway into the crowd.
Yeah.
The blue cage didn't move. They hit that blue cage, it was like hitting a brick wall. But like you said, the ropes were a lot looser. Savage was quick as a cat. That guy was fantastic. I miss him. Sadly, I don't know if you realize this, but DiBiase is the only one alive that was involved in that.
Yeah.
Liz, Virgil, Macho, Rod Trongard, and Loudford Hayes and Billy Graham was your ring announcers or your commentators. They're gone. Howard Finkel was gone. The referee was gone. I mean, every one of them, but DiBiase is the only one alive still that was part of that. Have you seen that Superfan show on Peacock? That squirrely little fellow that they called it Superfan?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He was in the crowd. I don't know if you know it. Caught
Justin
him.
Roberts. Not Justin Roberts. You talking about the redheaded guy, right?
Yeah, kind of looked like an old sick fella. That's what I kind of looked like. They
That's
did a whole series on Peacock, or did a
kind of got a foreign name, doesn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of got a foreign name. I'm not. But I want to say it looked like when I seen it in the spelling, it could look like a Russian name or something like that. Just remembered off the top of my head.
Yeah, he was in the crowd. Billy Graham saying that Elizabeth needs to power lift because she couldn't get involved. Virgil could, but Elizabeth can't. Elizabeth needed to go power lift.
That you need
Dying when he's saying that.
that you need to put on 80 pounds of muscle. Could you imagine Elizabeth with 80 pounds of muscle?
No, I'm trying to think of her power
Absolutely
lifting.
not.
So get Becky and AJ in there. You can all kind of beef
Yeah.
up.
If she did that, Tony, she'd come back looking like China.
Yeah.
I just don't think her body could have held 80 pounds. She was super skinny.
Yeah, if you go to the museum and see those dresses that was there, I don't know how she even got in them. They're real small. But anyway, that match I think was pure wrestling. That was a pure wrestling clinic right there. So,
Yeah, that's one thing, because that was if I remember right, it was on a house show, I think.
yeah, it was the MSG network that
Yep,
they got
MSG.
on the cable.
and they put on great match. You know, their house shows were fantastic. Going to those, seeing those shows, because USA would show them tape delay from the MSG a week or two later, because that's because I used to watch them. I think they come on
Mondays.
Tuesday. Was it Mondays? Okay.
Well, because the Sportatorium had the Tuesday slot.
Okay.
Where they
Okay.
used to do the sport, and then the Boston Gardens had they all had a different night of the week.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about not when they aired on MSG, when they aired on USA, because
Oh.
USA always showed them on a different day. Because I didn't have MSG network.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah, I loved it. It was fantastic. Chris, do you have a match for us for next week?
I'll have to send it to you guys because I did not get one ready yet.
Okay. We'll do Chris's next week, and then we'll do Big Glenn's, and then we'll start over with me.
Hell yeah, I got like 3 or 4 that I can run off right now actually, but I'll obviously I'll choose one. But
Okay.
I got
Okay.
I got
Well, I
like
got my next one too. I done talked to Tony earlier, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some looking tonight, and then I'll let you guys. I'll message you guys.
Okay. Well, guys, our last thing we have is we're gonna big show on Friday night. At least I've really enjoyed these AAA shows that WWE been doing. It's completely different than what the WWE product is. They add a little bit to it, probably in production and stuff. But I've really enjoyed the shows, and this is the AAA Worlds Collide. It's going to be there, and it's in Las Vegas. Is where it's going to be at, and I think it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be at 10 p.m. That's this Friday night at 10 p.m.
after SmackDown.
Yep, on YouTube, and it's free. Don't cost you anything to watch, and I'll tell you, I think you'll enjoy it. It's been pretty good so far. The couple of shows that I've seen. I'm going to go over the matches real quick so people know what they may see, and they may get a couple of predictions on a couple of matches. The first one is an 8-man tag match featuring they call it a Lucha 8-man. It's going to be La Parca, not the original one. I think La Parca 3, Mascarada, Sagrada, Nino. This name's killed me. Hamburgersa.
well, that's
And
hamburger.
Yeah, Hamburglar. Okay, and Octagon Jr. will be one team, and then on the other team is going to be Cruz del Toro, Jaquan Wild, Lince Dorado, and I'm assuming this is the midget wrestler, Mini Abismo Negro. So I think this is,
Did you
it's
say
gonna
that?
be-
I'm sorry, I didn't get those names. Did you say that again?
Mini.
No, I mean the whole list. I want the whole list.
Oh, you want it again? No, I'm not doing it again. Marcus is trying to make it hard on me. Okay, then from there we got a fatal 4-way match for the AAA Latin American Championship. Gonna be Dr. Wagner Jr. putting the championship up against Dragon Lee. One of your favorites, Marcus, Ethan Page, and JD
Favorite, Marcus.
McDonough. JD McDonough. I tell you, this match here could steal the show because McDonough can go, Page can go, Dragon Lee, and that Dr. Wagner Jr. I think that's going to be a good one. Then we got
that might steal the show.
yeah, I think it could. Well, the main event's going to be hard to beat, I think. But then we got mixed tag, Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez taking on Lola Vice and one of my favorites, Mr. Iguana. So that should be good. Then we have a ladies number one contenders match for the AAA Women's Championship. It's going to be Natalya against Fabi Apache. They was in that 3-way the last time and had a altercation after the match. So that's going to be a number one contenders match. Number 5, it's going to be the matches, 5th match on the show because there's 6 matches. Tag team championship match. This should be interesting. AAA World Championship tag team match. But the champions Pagano and Psycho Clown, which I think they're a very interesting team. Going to put the belts up against future Hall of Famers, I would think, the New Day. So I think that could be a hell of a match.
Could be an
That could be a
interesting
match. That could be a match. Could steal the show.
Yeah.
And then the last match of the night, it's the AAA Mega Championship match. El Hingo del Vaquino putting up the belt against Dominic Mysterio, guys. So any match stands out to you guys, and then I'll get your prediction on the championship match between Mysterio and Vaquino. Anything stand out to you, Marcus?
Oh, gee, see, I don't know the players that well still. I think the one that Finn and the Guana guy is going to be good. I think
Yep.
the Ethan Page 4-way is going to be good, and I think the main event's going to be good.
Yeah. And I think that tag team match with New Day and
Oh yeah, and that'll be good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know the rest on the 8-man. That's I know who La Parka is, but
well, you've seen how Hamburguesa the last
I'm
time.
sure, but I'm still
You know.
I'm still learning names on that one.
Yeah. You've seen a lot of them. I think that's going to be good too. I think the card is really good.
Well, of course, I think Natalia too, because I think you got a solid card. The more you think about this,
Yeah. Well, I think it's better than the last card, and that was their big show. To be honest with you, and what interested me, and I told Marcus this. My wife was coming through, and as they was playing the promo for the show, advertising on Monday Night Raw, and she watched it, and she said, "That's going to be on Friday night." And I said, "Yeah." She said, "That looks like that might be pretty good." And she don't watch wrestling. She was just impressed with, she's seen, some of the footage of some of the other matches that had happened before and highlights and things. And that interested her. So that was surprising to me. Chris, any match stands out to you?
Yeah, the main event, and then I think that the tag match with the New Day should be real good as well.
What about you, Big Glenn?
I want to see Ethan Page win that championship.
He'd be a double champ because he's got the NXT. He could have the North American Championship and have that in the Latin American Championship. That'd be interesting.
Yes, it would. Then obviously the main event, I want to see Dominic be a dual champion. So.
Okay, well, let's go to that, guys. Chris, who wins? Does Vaquino hold on to that title, or does Mysterio?
I think Mysterio wins it this time.
Okay. What about you, Marcus?
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't time before; it's time now. I agree.
What about you, Big Glenn?
Mysterio gets it, and it'll probably short term because he would probably have to go between Mexico and America in between shows and stuff. So it'll be short term, but it'll be a great one.
I have a hard time deciding, but I do have a thing that could happen that I think could show up at the show. He goes by a different name now, and now I had his name. Del Rio, who wrestled. I got a feeling. Del Rio is coming back. The fans over there loves him. I know WWE was concerned about having him come back because he had some allegations and stuff, which I think have got cleared up for the most part. And Rey Mysterio told the crowd at that last show that he was going to make sure he got to come back. So, and he lost the belt to Vaquino. So, could we see him come back and cost Vaquino the championship? So, I think he goes by El Patron now. I don't think he can use that Del Rio because that was a WWE name.
Wasn't the crowd chanting his name when that other guy came out at the last show?
Yeah, they booed Vaquino.
Yeah.
They booed Vaquino out of the arena pretty much, and even when they showed him backstage before the match, they was booing him out of the arena. And he's supposed to be a face, so I don't know.
It was going to riot or something, man. It was so loud.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going to go with Mysterio getting it. The fans love Mysterio over there, even though he's supposed to be a heel. They cheer for him like crazy. So I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going to go with Mysterio. But I think it's going to be a good show. So all of you try to watch it, and we'll talk about it.
I will, Tony.
We'll talk about it next week. Also, I just wanted, I didn't write down the matches, but it's going to be a real good show. Tuesday night, NXT, a special show. It's called Homecoming. It's going to be a bunch of former WWE guys that are there now on SmackDown and Raw coming there and having matches. It's going to be there at Full Sail. That's when NXT was at the top. Black and Gold is what they called it then. And it's going to be a big show. Going to have a bunch of stars on it. So you get a chance to check that out. Check that out Tuesday night. And also,
Fever, Poppy, I'll schedule that playoff game for Wednesday because that's the home. It's the home playoff game for the Fever, and it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday. They
Okay.
just need to put it on Wednesday so I can watch that shit live.
Yep. And Thursday we'll be going over the WrestlePalooza card and giving predictions. Only 4 matches on the card now. I think we're going to get Cody added. He's definitely going to be there, but I think he's going to be in a match. My prediction: he's going to be in a 3-way match, putting the belt up against Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, I think we get 2 matches added to it.
Yep, I do too, and I think that'll be the 5th one. But we'll talk about that next Thursday. Guys, you guys got anything? One thing, there was a couple of things. There was a couple of prayers. The one prayer, of course,
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I have a couple if you don't catch them.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, Jerry Lawler had a stroke.
Yep, that was the
Okay.
other one.
And speaking of Ted DiBiase, he face planted the airport. Did you hear that one?
I heard
Yeah, I
that
heard
too.
that. I wasn't sure what it was though, but I seen.
Yeah, I guess he was running towards his plane, and some kids were playing, and one of the little girls fell in front of him, and he stopped real fast to not run into her, and he just plowed the floor.
Yep.
Busted up his face really bad.
And the other one that I had was the situation, that happened yesterday. Guys, let's quit hating on each other and let's try to be respectful to everybody. I didn't agree with a lot of the guys' takes, but I mean, he had a right to his opinion, and he definitely did not deserve to be murdered and assassinated. So let's try to be kind to everybody, respect everybody. We need to stop the hate, or this world's going to implode. So that's my only thing.
And you also had the other tragedy yesterday with the school shooting in Colorado
Denver.
as well.
And we had that lady.
That stuff has to end as well.
Yeah, and the lady got killed on the subway or something. Also,
Yeah,
was that on the subway? Yeah. So I mean, got a lot of violence, man. We need to stop.
a lot of crazy shit going on in the world.
Yep.
I don't know. I wish
Like
I
the
knew
old
the
John Cena T-shirt, "Rise above the hate."
Yeah, I wish I knew the answer for to stop the violence. But the first thing would be respect yourself and respect others, and that would go a long way. But yeah, so prayers out, and then hope everybody can be strong and we can overcome this crap. So that's all I got, guys. You guys got anything?
Nope, not at all.
I'm good.
All right. Everybody have a good night.
That'd be absolutely devastating.
Here, this is Joey Owens show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn podcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.